I was recently rereading a lecture by Neville Goddard that was published in 1968. I have read it before, but reading it again gives me some new insights and helps me maintain my confidence. In this video, I would like to spread these teachings so that you can become confident in your manifestation too. You are doing great if you are using your imagination consciously by performing a short imaginary act or repeating your affirmations. But you must hear this. You must remain brazenly impudent. Some of you who are hearing this for the first time will be like, what? What is brazen impudence? I too heard it for the first time when I was introduced to Neville Goddard's teachings. When I understood this, manifestation became a lot easier for me. Before understanding Neville Goddard's point of view, I was into the law of attraction, where the focus was a lot on letting go of the desire. I couldn't understand why I had to give up what I wanted. But after reading Neville Goddard, my mind was blown by how simple it was and how it all makes sense now. There is no letting go, as we learned in the law of attraction. We remain in the state of wish fulfillment, and as we do so, we become automatically detached from the desire. Focus on the word automatically. It happens on its own. It happens naturally. We don't have to force it, and do you know why it happens? It happens because it no longer remains our desire. We already possess it internally, and it is finding an expression to meet us in the physical reality. Remaining in the state of wish fulfillment is the only master key to manifestation. You remain there by being there, and then you become it. You may be wondering where the brazen impudence is in all of this. What is it even? To answer that, it simply means taking no for an answer. It means persisting. It means refusing to accept something diametrically opposed to your desired state as true. It simply means being one with your internal state of having your desire. It means not being swayed by external reality. It means accepting your inner state of having your desire be the only reality. Now, when I read the comments, I find this one thing common among all the people who are manifesting. They give up. They accept their external reality. When they get some movement in the physical reality, they still accept the opposing external reality. They are not brazenly impudent. They are not faithful to their imagined act and are not in alignment with the process of manifesting. I am saying this because manifesting in simple words means that everything in your external world is simply the reflection of your inner world. Remaining faithful and only accepting what you see internally as true results in manifestation. Yet people are saying, I am doing this imagined scene with my specific person, but there is a third party. Now when you say things like these, you are not accepting that imaginary scene to be true when you speak something and end it with a but. The sentence preceding the but loses all its value. The sentence after the word but is what your focus is on. In the above case, the third party is the focus and not the imaginary scene with specific person. When you start removing this but, you will start persisting in the state of wish fulfillment, which is the only factor required when manifesting your desire. Don't focus on this external world, which is just like a shadow. The shadow leaves when the light is not reflected on the subject. The shadow leaves you at night when it is dark. Likewise, the third party is just a shadow that you are keeping alive by showering the light of your awareness on them. When you place your attention on having a wonderful relationship with a specific person, you are giving it the necessary light, which will get reflected in your physical reality. The third party will go dark and not reflect on the screen of space. You do not need to ask anyone physically to help you or do something for you to get what you desire. It is because, when you are imagining something consciously, then you are having a conversation with God. God is both omnipotent and omniscient. He is directing everyone to perform their parts in getting what you want. The imagined scene will be followed by everyone in this physical reality. You have to construct that scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Enter that scene in your imagination and remain there. You will get a feeling that will confirm that your wish has been fulfilled. But if you don't get it, change your imaginary scene. Begin with something else that makes you feel that way. You will definitely get that feeling. It is not about how some person manifested their specific person by imagining a kissing scene with them in public. It might not work for you. You could make a scene by hugging them privately, or simply holding their hands while walking through the park. It can also be you sharing your pictures on social media with the caption relationship goals. It can also be that you both go to some event together where people compliment you on being a perfect couple. Like this, I can tell you countless scenes because it is natural for me to manifest specific people. Everything I'm saying to you is based on my own experience, which I gained by applying what I learned from Neville Goddard's book and lectures. You can have it in your physical reality as well if you are clear about what you want and stick to your assumptions about having that desire. You have to completely accept what is going on internally as true, which is your imagined scene, in order to experience it physically. All this is the power of manifestation. With this, I hope you learned something wonderful. Subscribe because I post these videos regularly. I will meet you with another golden nugget. Happy manifesting.